Oh,
Okay, go. Hello, everybody. This is Stories of Tamriel, and today we have a scene in the city of Markarth again. The city of Markarth is full of action. Our scene is going to begin with the Adventurers Guild, who has tents outside of the city of Markarth, and they're preparing for a big attack that is going to happen to Forsworn in a couple days. They have new members and a bunch of new people who they have new members and newer members who just joined them. Aviana is one of them. Let's check the name section in the Roll20 so I can see. Gwenwale is another. Janini, or how do I pronounce that name?
Janine.
Janine. Janine is another. I'm actually going to say, Janine, do you want to join? Do you want to start as join, or do you want to do your joining right now?
I want to be finished with my sheep before we're joining me into anything.
No problem. I will let you do that. You go finish your sheep. Okay. The cats, can you talk again? You are very roboty. Extremely. Very. Yes, we can't hear you. Is it only me, guys, or everyone can't?
No,
It just sounds like
I
Megatron
hear
to
a
me.
bit of robot and then nothing.
Yeah, same. I think I heard fuck. We sadly can't hear you, man. Okay. When he comes back, or when he can, we will continue, but we will continue with him. I'm going to say that there's a fire that everyone, or most of you are sitting close to. Not you guys don't need to be together, but everyone is just resting. As at days and some of you at nights, you guys do. You're walking and escorting the guards, helping them, make sure that they're feeling, they have more people and they just don't get assaulted by Forsworn. Around the fire, who wants to start and tell me what their character is doing?
Can I just play some music?
Completely. What kind of music you're playing?
I'll be playing with my.
Flute music.
You're playing with what?
My flute.
Oh, that's very cool. It is a very good role. You are doing a good job with your flute. Anyone else who wants to tell what their character is doing?
I'm gonna be listening to the music and I'm going to be waiting for when the music stops because I have
I'm
a
by the
proposition
campfire reading a book.
You're reading a book and listening to music, I presume.
Oh shit, I was
Yes.
muted and I was talking. This is weird.
Go right ahead.
I will be listening to the music and I will be waiting for the music stops because I have a proposition for the bard. A very lucrative one.
I could only assume that Talaric is practicing.
Yeah, you're also close to the fire, like sometimes the music is kind of cut with your weapon is hitting like chunk, 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 chunk. And Grobnak, you finish your beautiful song. Actually, wait, what's Aviana doing? What's the Altmer doing? Filthy Altmer. Come on, bitch.
No, as any proper Thalmor would, keeping an eye on everybody else.
I mean, she doesn't want a knife in her back. I don't blame her.
No, she is watching everyone else. Just sitting by the fire. Her hand sort of toying with the Talos symbol that she wears around her neck. Oh yeah, that.
Altmer wearing an amulet of Talos is a quite strange thing. But Bard's song finishes in what's Morven is going to offer to the Bard.
I assume we know about the fight thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Grognak,
Yes.
I had this idea. Like, you know that... And I'm just gonna look around to make sure that she can whisper at people that won't pay attention. You know those fights that are gonna happen?
Yes. What about it?
Well, how about we find a way to make some gold out of them?
So you want to cheat?
No, my friend, cheating isn't the right word, okay? Let's say... stage them?
Which is a form of cheating.
It's what?
It is sort of a form of cheating.
Do you morally object to that?
Not really.
Then what's the problem, my dude? You're gonna have stories to tell about this night for many years to come. You can even write a song, you know? Just don't include me in it. But yeah, so... what if we convince a couple of the fighters to like throw their fights? And we bet on against them? We all make money. Right?
And how exactly do you plan on doing that? By the way, my character's being like super loud, I suppose, not really whispery. It's just talking normally.
Well,
But
first,
he has a
first of
very,
all, it would help if you wouldn't wouldn't shout about it. That would be a good starting point. We don't want
Aha.
anyone to know. But yeah, you know, you're very persuasive. Right?
He shrugs.
So maybe you could persuade someone it would be in their best interest to, you know, do that so we can get some more money. And then, listen, if they lose on their next fight, the odds are not going to be in their favor. So if we bet on them next and they win, we all get even more. You know?
Right. Right.
So you in?
I'll give it a thought. I'll let you know when we get there.
Fine.
You guys approached by a one of the members of the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I'm going to say it's Gaius, leader of the Adventurers Guild. And he looks at everyone and says, "How's it going, everyone?"
Greetings. It's been a very fine. Is it nighttime?
It's nighttime, yes.
Very fine night.
Yeah, it's not that cold tonight. But, there is this person in the Adventurers Guild, his name is Kadar. He is the only Khajiit in the entire Skyrim who's allowed in cities. Funny fucker, I don't know where he is. I can't find him for 2 days. He usually arrived drunk, but I basically simply can't find him today. Have you guys seen a Khajiit who was in the city? Or basically around the tents? And no, nobody saw any Khajiit. Except the ones outside of the city.
I have never seen a Khajiit in Morthal. Nor outside the outskirts. So I'm sorry I cannot help you.
What exactly is he drinking usually?
Whatever he can find.
Well, that's gonna make it hard.
It would be very nice if you guys can find him because I would be his. He missed his two duty, the guard duties. I actually want to talk to him about it. Yeah. Uh, Ariadne is quite worried for him. She already looked around everywhere, as she says, but she couldn't find him.
I'll look.
I will be very happy if you do that, if you manage this. We need Kadar for the next attack. He is just... He's just another thing. He is just another thing. And he looks at the Aviana and others as well. Mind anyone want to help Morven find Kadar?
Well, as he shuts his book. Well, finding things is generally my specialty, so I could help in this endeavor.
You guys already being useful, just the way I like it.
It is unfortunately not my specialty, but I'm willing to assist if required.
Very good, very good. Tayloric?
I suppose I do have a bit of time on my hands.
Nods, guys, nods. There's a weird there's a weird thing, like the way guys address his Tayloric. It's like there's a respect, but at the same time, it's like I'm in charge, not you, Noble. It's weird when he talks to Tayloric. But he says, I will be very happy if you guys can find him. I will be around here. And, yeah.
Spare a few seconds of your time, Gaius.
Yes, Lady Aviana.
So,
I have procured a mission for the Adventurers Guild.
This is great news. Where is this mission?
A family here in Markarth is looking for their family heirlooms, a sword and shield. It is in Cyrodiil? In my brain. Can't remember the city called. What's the city
Bruma.
called?
Bruma.
In Bruma. Or close to it.
After the Forsworn contract, some of you may go and look if you wish to.
well, I'm pretty familiar with the area there, but yeah, if there's nothing else coming up, sure. By the way, Gaius, do you know where this Kadar was last seen?
I have no idea.
But he
He
was in the city though.
was in the city. He's the only Khajiit, so he probably wanders around all the time. As in, he's the only Khajiit allowed in the city, so he probably, does the Khajiit thing, goes around, looks around things, and comes back and tells the tale.
Okay. I'm really not sure where to start.
Lady Aviana, I thank you for your willingness to find jobs, let's just say. I will keep it in mind in the future. And, Morven, you were saying?
Does he have a tent?
He did have it. No, he sleeps outside. He sleeps outside of Ariadne's tent.
Pardon for butting in, but wouldn't it be wise to check the tavern if he is indeed a drunk?
Ariadne said she checked the place. The tavern, I mean.
Hmm.
Well, are there any secret tavern?
I hear there is one secret tavern, but I don't go secret taverns.
Well, if I wanted to be a drunk and not be found, I'd go to the secret tavern that nobody goes to.
That makes sense.
Out of character, what does Gwynvale look like? Or is that even your character name? Sorry.
Yeah, it's the character name. The character name. He's a man in his mid 20s, beginning 30s. He has long long hair that he keeps in a braid, and in term of clothing, he's wearing robes with a few trinkets, with a few trinkets, and he has a staff that definitely says, "Hello, I'm a wizard. Nice to meet you."
What race is he?
He's a Briton.
He's he's one of those people who come from High Rock. But the guy says, if you guys want to start from there, go right ahead. I have to go back and do some business.
Fantastic. Now we can find unforgiven and forbidden places of drinking. We will make adventure, find that indeed it was not the place, despair, drink, and wake up in our own vomit. Fantastic.
Well,
I love this program.
I appreciate your optimism, but a Khajiit anywhere in Skyrim isn't exactly safe, so I'm a bit worried.
It's alright. We all die one day. Just need to make sure you don't run towards it. And then it's fine.
Right. Yeah, let's go find that secret tavern. At least it's a good place to start, I suppose.
I am curious who is going with the adventurers. Who will be going to the secret tavern?
Oh, I certainly will go there. It sounds distracting.
You are going. I mean, Morven is going. I think Grobnak is going. Anyone else?
Yep.
Tayloric, Aviana?
Taylor would go along just to keep the Brenton out of trouble.
Right.
Buddy? I think you're
He means that in a good way. He's odd for a Red Guard who seems to not be bothered by Brenton.
Buddy? You're going
Yeah.
to go?
Well, I'm always going to be assuming that my character will already be in this secret
Yeah.
part.
Ah,
Probably on the stage or something like that, because I'm a part.
That's okay. So the secret tavern is actually understand this. I need to tell you guys about the city of the Markarth. Markarth is called again the city of the stone. It is very close to a mountain. It's basically on a mountain, but at the same time, the city is close to the Vemmer ruins. So it's surprising that some of the homes are actually like stolen to Vemmer ruins. And Morley, this secret tavern that is basically close to the river inside of the walls of the city. There's also a Vemmer ruin. In the photo, there's a chat called Scene Chat, and the ruin is visible. The second that you guys enter from the door, there was a boo voice coming from the inside as the bunch of people are drinking. Everyone is yelling something, saying like "fuck this, fuck that," and someone is singing a song. The buddy want to roll that performance to see how good you were doing? You're doing very well, insanely well, and yeah, the music is good. Some of the people is just listening to music and telling other people to shut the fuck up, but they're not shutting up. When you guys enter more into this tavern-looking weird place, there is this like you guys are at the second floor. Entrance is through the second floor, and like in the basement or the first floor. Two guys are fighting in an orc and an ord. They're punching each other, and everyone is like throwing money or cussing or like fucking get him to by while watching these two people fighting.
Well, that seems like a fantastic place to start looking.
Right. Where's the innkeep?
The innkeep is close. You can easily spot it. There is a Nord and a red guard who is basically doing the innkeeping. Let me post a photo. But it's again the red guard looks a bit richer than usual for an innkeeper. There is beautiful hat. Nord looks just a normal Nord. The individuals around you is to explain that Markarth in the Reach especially is full of mines. So there's a lot of mine workers around here, and obviously the Nord who is fighting also looks like a mine worker. A lot of muscle and maybe less brain.
Classic Nord.
So you guys go to the bartender, I presume.
Yeah.
They give you a look and be like, "Oh, hello."
Well, hey there, friend. We're looking for someone. We're wondering if you would be willing to help us out a little bit. We're from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, cool. How can we help? Who are you looking for?
Well, I know this may sound strange, but have you seen a Khajiit around here?
A drunk, precisely.
Well, a drunk Khajiit, yeah. But
I mean, I thought that you guys were looking for Brindran. She's down, fighting, but I have I seen a Khajiit? I don't remember very well.
I mean, I'm sure that if you've seen a Khajiit within the city, you would certainly remember that. It's quite a memorable moment, isn't it?
He like taps his chin. Do I remember? As he looks at his red guard friend, and his red guard friend is like, "I don't do you?" And he's like,
I would like to cast vegetation to make a gold. It only lasts for like a minute. I give it to him. Will this help you remember?
Of course, of course." Kadar, he drank a lot. He fought a lot. He said he said that he can take 5 guys at the same time. He's he passed out. He's like he starts pointing at like go like go that that corridor you see as he like points behind you guys. He's like sleeping or passed out like there.
And how long ago was that?
And there you go.
Right, okay. Anything else?
He gives you a look like, no.
I mean, did he bother anyone? Did anyone bother him? Do you?
I don't think anyone is gonna bother him after what he did like a couple days ago.
What happened a
And
couple
what
days ago?
or
He said that he's gonna take 5 guys, but he beat 4 of them.
Yeah, okay.
So like, yeah, I don't think anyone is bothering him anytime soon.
Right. Thank you, my friend.
Isn't that a little odd for a Khajiit?
Dude, that Khajiit is like, wow. He's like, I don't know. It was very weird and very nice to watch. It's like what he did was, he drink. Like, drink literally every drink that you can give to him. And then he started talking mad shit. But then, like, we learned that he is Kadar. We heard about his, his stuff. He's just a cool guy. It seems that the Jarl of Whiterun allowed him to stay in the city because he worked against companions in the past when they were executed. So he was allowed to be, enter the cities. Usually we don't allow Khajiits to enter the cities. But he's the only one. What did you roll for, by the way, David?
No, it's the wrong thing. I'm putting my things down. However, did he say that he actually was pretty good at fighting?
Yes, the
Khajiit?
Khajiit. The Khajiit is, it seems, quite badass.
And that he is a fucking drunk. Can I make a religion roll or something to know about if he's, I don't know, perhaps part of a monk order that just beats shit out of people by being drunk hard?
Go right ahead. It's gonna be 17.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you do. It's not religion though. It's history. I know. It's a religious order.
It's the same.
Yeah. You're right. 17 is fine. Yes, there's an order, monthly order, that's called the Way of the. No, it's not the Way of the Drunken Master.
Mm.
They use their tipsy ways, drunken locks, and drunken techniques to beat the shit out of people with their hands.
out of character, in lore you can probably call it Rain of Sands because that's
Yeah.
what the Khajiit are known for in Kung Fu.
That's true. Rain of Sands. Yeah, you know that as well.
Mm.
Rain of Sands.
And is he still out cold drunk?
I have no idea. It was very weird. He just like beat the shit out of 4 people, and then I think like it looked like he let the other guy beat him.
Huh.
Because it was like he said that he did something weird. I don't remember. And basically, what happened after that is like he said, "I'm gonna go to sleep." After like nearly getting knocked the fuck out, like it was like we had to stop the fight. He was just letting himself getting beat for some weird reason, and he said like, "I'm gonna go to sleep." I'm like, okay. And then he's sleeping. I don't think he wake up yet. I don't think he's dead though. He would have smelled if he was.
Hmm.
While this talk is happening, by the way, you guys hear a big ooh from the crowd who's watching the fight. And you guys hear this monologue. And the winner is Roxar, the peasant prince, Roland. What do you want? Hello, Roxar. That was a very good win. Is there anyone specific that you want to call out? And he starts like talking smack about the adventure. And he's saying,
I'm back.
I have heard them Adventurers Guild fucking around and calling out, fighting in the pit without like calling my name. I call every single of those motherfuckers out there. If anyone want to fight me, I will kick their ass, especially that Torden bitch. I'm calling her bitch ass out. Well, any of the motherfuckers from the Adventurers Guild, fuck that, fuck those guys.
What did I miss?
Uh, so basically, you heard the story of Kadar beating four guys and then letting himself getting beat down for some weird reason. And he's like sleeping at the back of the corridor. And there was like this and this guy said like the dinner said all those things to call out members of the Adventurers Guild to fight him in the arena.
Oh, but
And then
Kadar is there.
Kadar is not there. Kadar's in the back of the corridor. You guys didn't vent to him yet. And the bartender was just looking at you guys and saying, like, anyone wanna go at it?
I'll just go look for Kadar, thank you.
Just look at Alaric.
Yes.
Do you want to fight?
Why would I want to climb into a muddy pit to brawl with someone I don't know?
He seems to be insulting the Adventurers Guild.
The peasant of the Nord says the peasant prince has this weird ability of scare any opponent.
If he wants to insult the Adventurers Guild, then he's a fool. We've already shown the people what we want to do.
I think it is more or less a matter of how to put it. How the Nordic would say. Oh yes, I think it has to do with dick waving.
Well, it's not our problem that this guy's dick is small, so let's go find the Gajit.
Tell that bitch Torden, I'm calling her bitch ass out. Yeah, fuck yeah, there's only one giant is fucking down. Aviana.
Talaric is going to look at his Breton
Yes?
compatriot. You may be a bit too clever for your own good.
I just wanted to say, Saskia, you get a brief memory that night
What?
that you were so drunk
Yeah.
that, like, Torden was fighting with an orc.
Mhm.
Just that.
Okay. This
The-
is really not Aviana's playfield, you know?
I know. One of the Nords basically come near you guys and says, hello? You guys are from the Adventurers Guild, right?
Perhaps.
They wouldn't be asking if they didn't know.
This guy is like very, he has this very like mischievous look, and he says, yo, we got some peeps from Adventurers Guild here.
Oh, a classic bar maneuver. How quaint. I think this is going to be a wonderful evening.
The people around the fighting ring is like they're hitting their glasses to the ground, not the ground, sorry, their desk, like, fight, 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 fight.
Ah, my first Nordic pressure group. It's not as funny as I thought it would be. It's quite boring, actually.
You say boring, I would say dangerous.
Boringly dangerous, then.
So basically, we need someone to jump in there so the rest of us can do the searching, right?
I suppose.
I mean, sorry, Talric, but you're the only one qualified for an one-on-one combat from what I see here.
Well, your skill's getting a beat.
The problem is, I'm not a very big fan of hand-to-hand fighting, but I suppose I shall improvise.
Guy, this Bosmer kind of comes near you guys. Hey guys, I just want to say this out loud. The guys recently saved my cousin from the Forsworn. I just want to like buy you guys beers. Just so everyone knows, like, you know, I'm really happy with the Adventurers Guild being in the town and shit. Thank you guys a lot. And you see all of them, two beers. Especially this guy Tayloric over here. I saw how he fucking killed that Skeleton Lord, man. Ooh.
I'm sorry, but you're Bosmer, and your cousin is Forsworn?
No, my cousin is a Nord.
Your cousin is a Nord? You have a strange family, friend.
And you have a very weird curiosity.
Well, I'll have the beer after I deal with the peasant prince over there.
Ooh, I do want to see you fight. Might be funny. He might run out of luck.
The first Nord who arrived, he says, "Oh shit, we got a red guard."
Armed red guard for that.
The
That
Out of character,
Nord.
I have to leave.
oh, okay, see you later,
So
Saskia.
I'll see you guys later.
Take
I
care.
still have time. You guys are still busy. I will jump back in.
See you, Saskia.
Oh no, I can't depend on a lightning bolt from nowhere.
Sorry. I mean, if Mush wants to throw around lightning bolts in my
No,
name, fun guys.
Yeah, fair enough.
Take care.
The Bosmer.
I-
Bosmer voice is just to say this out loud. The Bosmer voice is quite familiar. Maybe he's the one who was the yelling the map between the matches and saying like, you know, this in this corner.
Good patron, might I ask if anyone here is taking any bets?
Yes, the bets are here. As he like pulls out a weird notepad. I am giving the peasant prince a 1/25, and the Tayloric is 150. So if Tayloric wins, anyone will get like 2 times.
What is the maximum betting range of this fight, if I might ask?
Maximum range? What do you mean?
Like, how high can I bet?
You can bet 100 gold if you want.
I will be betting. Out of character, how long will the fight last, do you think? I look at Alaric.
And on the rolls.
I look at Alaric. How long do you think this fight will last? Alaric?
We shall see.
You can take him, right?
The majority of my experience is out on the field. Haven't exactly devoted a lot of time to brawling.
You can see Grognak winking at you. And giving you like a thumbs up. Yes.
Grognak? How about the thing we talked about?
I would suggest that you bet on our dear boy Teleric right here. I see.
No.
I don't see any way he could lose.
I mean, there is a way.
Trust me.
You see, she will pull Grognek aside for just a little bit. You know, the thing about betting is that when you bet, you can't be certain that you're going to win.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
When you're betting, you don't know if you're going to win. Because who can predict these things, right? But if you know if the fight is staged, then you know that you can win, and it's like a short profit there, you know?
What? Look, just bet on Teleric and we will be done.
And what if he loses?
Then he loses. I will pay you back. Wait, no, I will not pay you back. It's a bet.
Well, yes, but I was trying to make it not a bet. I was trying to make it a business. A con, if you will.
Where is the fun in that?
In that you're making gold? Isn't that
You-
the point?
Where is the excitement?
Yes.
If you guys are so fucking scared, by the way, we can wait for Torden until she arrives because that's what who Roxar wants to be at.
Well, she's off getting shit-faced right about now or something, so I guess Talaric has to handle it.
No, that's exactly what the Nord said. That was an icy response from the.
Nobody's
boss.
scared, Mister. Like, okay, our man Talaric here will show this guy what we're made of. Right, Talaric?
I just don't want to kill the poor man.
I mean, there's no killing. It's just old-fashioned, punchy.
I mean,
No
he says
armor.
this, but he's like walking towards the ring with a weapon. It's like, I just don't want to kill the old man, with the poor man.
Oh no! They immediately, like the Bosmer is gonna like step in front of you. You're not going with the weapons. We will take your armors, all the weapons. No magic inside. This is just old-fashioned bare knuckle. You actually see the guy, and he's not wearing anything except like a t-shirt, and he takes off his t-shirt as well.
Talaric.
A good Nord pugilism.
Well, you know,
All right then.
there might be a
He'll
way.
leave his great sword. He will leave his maul, and there's a couple of throwing axes as well. There's this pile of weapons, and he's looking around at the Nords, waiting to see how far this has to go before someone's like, "Man, that's a lot of weapons."
They're not saying anything. Like they're quite happy with you leaving their weapons. They're actually very happy of you, like fighting. Actually, they seem to be drinking. The Bosmer's taking a lot of bets. He's like, 2 gold for Talric, 2 gold for the Roxer, 4 gold for Roxer, 5 gold for Roxer.
I would like to do the dumbest thing I could possibly do
Oh,
with my money.
shit.
I would like to go all in and bet all of my 15 gold
I
to
will-
Talaric.
I will bet
Okay.
5 gold on Talaric.
This
I
is
will-
Roxar, by the way. This is Roxar, by the way. Just everyone sees. This is the guy who's about to fight.
Kind of love that watermark pointing at his dick.
Whoa! I thought it was a Nord that he was fighting, not
No.
this guy.
No, he said orc.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit! Well, you should have showed us that before I was doing my bet.
You can
Oh
do
my
you
God.
can change your bet. You can change we can say that like Morven kind of goes towards the place and like sees the yelling orc and he's like no.
Or you could put 5 gold on each and cover your bases like a rogue.
Yeah, but you're still losing. Like the best would be if you actually throw the fight, and I bet on this other guy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not.
no.
I
Out
will.
of character, Sorry, go on.
What's up, Damien? Go right ahead.
I will bet. I will bet 5 on our compatriot, as I believe that you know, I can foretell who can win.
Talric?
Kind of.
Hey, Talric.
Out of curiosity, can you see the future?
No, it's more of a banter.
Okay, go right ahead. And Morgan,
But
can you-
here's the problem.
Hey, Talric. Do you want to
Yes.
kill this guy?
Not exactly.
Yeah, but do
It
you
seems
want to
we're not using
hinder...
weapons.
Yeah, but do you want to hinder this guy? Well, we're not using weapons, but nobody says that you couldn't cover your fists with some substance.
I'm already attempting to avoid all of the Nords in here, leaving us for dead out of the street. I don't
Well, if they
think
do that, they will have to
getting,
deal with Forsworn alone, won't they?
Yes, but I don't think getting creative with the rules is conducive to that.
Well, it's not necessary that they're going to figure this out. They're just peasants here, you know. They'll just say that you punched him a bit too hard. He got a bit woozy, you know.
Oh, so they'll just only leave me out on the side of the road, left for dead. That's so much better. No,
Look,
thank you.
man, look at him. There's a lot of gold at stake here, okay? Are you sure you can take him?
No, but I'm certainly going to try. Besides, you're the sneaky one. If you wanted gold, you would just take it.
Well, yeah, normally I would, but here I'm representing the Adventurers Guild, and apparently if I do that, we're gonna get shot on, and I really don't like being shot on. Or pooped out. If you know what I mean, you know?
I'll put it this way. He might be able to land a hit, but if he's not careful, I might break his jaw.
Just kick him in the balls. Throw dust in his face. Dirty fight, man.
Once again, getting creative with the rules, aren't we?
It's a bit, man. There's no honor in there.
Well, anyway, Talaric's going to walk away, and he's going to take a hard look at this orc.
the orc is
Hard.
he's like he's getting ready for that like one night stand with you.
Yeah, the orc is hard.
Orc is like giving you a look, and he says like,
Okay, it was an insight check. Jesus Christ.
"Okay." So you see,
So homoerotic. Is like, yeah, we're gonna take off our shirts and get in this thing. Yeah, we're gonna touch each other. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, don't forget to
roll-
smear oil on you.
you rolled very well there. From
You don't go erotic about brawling in general, if you think about it.
I mean, yeah.
Tayloric, you look at him and look at his muscles, and he's like the way he's flexing, and like he has a lot of muscles, but like he's also not the best at fighting. Pardon, he's not the
Oh
best.
no, we're similar.
Pardon. Not the best at like, one punch KO. But the issue with him, there's like when you look at him, you see a bit of an anger, a rage, and you realize like this is a barbarian.
Oh goody.
And he
Hell.
and he's like he's getting ready, and like the Bosmer kind of gets in the middle of the stage, and he's like, "This is the main fight," and everyone is like, "Woo!"
I would like to position myself the closest to the fighting
Yeah.
pit.
Okay, the fight that you guys are like watching from the upper side of it. They're like bit below, and there's like the blue and the red corner, and the guy kind of like comes near Tayloric, and he asks, "What's your nickname?"
Orc eater.
That's even worse. We were kind of homoerotic now.
But much.
Okay.
Hey, give me a name. Come on.
Can we go for
The cock
Shoot,
of
that's what I'm
Malakath.
looking for? No,
Use the
no.
name Grognak gave you. Well, Blade. I don't know.
Hey, I got 3 names for you: Elf Eater, Imperial Eater, Winter Cloak.
I was gonna go for something like
Orcbane.
no, like the Outcast,
Out.
something like that.
Dude, what the fuck is Outcast?
I'm a wanderer.
Dude, this ain't no.
Nobody
This is
ever-
a show. This is a show, dude. Outcast doesn't give you that. I want to fuck this guy vibe.
It's worse.
Give
I want to
me a
fuck
name.
this guy vibe. Really?
Give me a name that will like make all the Nord bitches around here be like, I want this boy to fuck my daughter. Like, give me that vibe. Come on.
The Sirocco.
Dude, what the fuck is that?
It means desert wind, you idiot.
This ain't no desert. This is Skyrim, man.
And I hail from Hammerfell. Why else would I be thinking of
Oh, I
tundra-themed
got
names?
it. I got it.
What do you want? What's his name?
The Hammer. No?
I was literally about to say, just fucking call him Hammer.
That's good. That's good.
Oh god, how generic.
Hey,
Wait,
there.
wait too long.
At right corner, we got a Regon. Hails from the Hammerfall. Here's the Tayloric Hammer. What's Tayloric's surname?
He doesn't have one.
Okay. Tayloric Hammer. Stop clock. Like there was just like a
Parents
pause.
don't have surnames until they're married. And he's
And,
not
like-
married.
There's like 2 seconds of like a pause. The Bosmer doesn't know what to do, and he's like, "The storm god," and everyone is like, "Fuck you! Fucking yeah! Crack this bitch's ass!" He's a survivor of the Great War, the Third Era War, Oblivion Crisis.
You just hear the lute playing in the background, just pick up speed.
Like when he says like he's a survivor of the Oblivion Crisis, like one of the Nords are like, "Fuck! Hell! He is the grandson of Martin Septim! Yeah!" Like,
Holy shit.
you see like couple Nords looking at each other like, "What the fuck?"
No.
like-
we'll go with it.
But in the blue corner, we got the master, the survivor, the bro, the beater of Nords, nightmare of Redguards, lover of Bosmers. He's the man. He's the dream. Rockstar, the peasant prince, Roland. And like, he kind of slowly comes to the middle of the arena and like he gives a roar, and he like backs off, and everyone is like, "Yeah, kick his ass, Rockstar, come!" And the Bosmer comes near the Tayloric again. He has this weird thing in his hand, and he like says, "Okay, Hammer, give me a prediction. Give me a prediction." Like everyone is silent right now. Everyone is like silent. Everyone can hear Tayloric right now. Like when this thing happens. Do you think that you can knock him out in the first round?
He looks too thick to knock out in the first round. I'll have to do some digging.
So your prediction is the second round TKO or KO?
I will knock him out by breaking his jaw.
Okay. And he goes near Roxar. Roxar, man. Give me your prediction. First round knockout. You like dominate him? Dominate him all fight. That's it. Simple. Simple as that. Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Roxar's giving a look like he's like jumping in the what was the name of that? He's like jumping. He's very stands. He's like getting ready. What's Tayloric is doing?
Tayloric's just standing still. He doesn't look. He doesn't look impressed at all.
Okay. The Bosmer kind of
He's
points
hardening his
this might
dick. That's what he
backfire, but fuck
does.
the Bosmer looks at Tayloric and he says, "You ready? You ready? You ready, Tayloric? You ready, Hammer?"
Threw up that intimidation just because. Good nods his head.
And then he looks at the Roxar. He says, "You ready?" Roxar nods, and then he like claps his hand. "Let's go war!" And it's
Predict
started.
Roxar will fail his first roll.
Okay, let's roll his intimidation as well. Well,
I
I had a feeling.
okay, we're going to roll initiative.
should I roll initiative as well if I'm going to help Talaric?
Let's go with a no.
I
Okay,
always get
nice.
ahead of myself when I do that.
Okay, you have 13 and he has a 15, so he goes first and you go second. And I'm gonna say, because like the Grobnak was watching this all the time, so he's gonna go first and do what he does. What are you gonna do, Grobnak?
I'm just gonna wait. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like insulting the orc. I'll be using the bard ability called Cutting Words, which I can insult a person
Okay.
or like use my wit to like lower their.
Is there a roll for it?
Yeah, I'll be rolling a d8. It's an autumn reaction, but I want to do it when if he is about to deal damage.
The thing, one of the things I want to say, because there's a lot of people yelling, he's gonna have advantage on his like resist rolls, just so you know.
It's basically this.
Okay, I'm gonna read it after I roll. And basically, what the Roxar does is he roars by using a bonus action, activating his rage, and he's coming for that ass, and he's gonna like do a attack. So, what is your armor class? AC.
With nothing, it's just 10.
Plus your dex modifier.
Yeah, that's still nothing.
Okay.
Holy shit! I regret betting all my money on you. Oh, never
He
mind.
misses the
Holy
first
shit.
attack. He misses the first
Well,
attack.
never mind.
My prediction was correct. He failed.
He misses the first attack. He passes the second attack. He has 5 damage.
I would like to use my inspiration, bardic inspiration, to do Cutting Words. I'm gonna roll a d8.
Okay, go right ahead.
I mean, all you gotta do is roll a 1, and yeah, he missed.
No, it's for the damage, because I already rolled the attack, so I can't do.
I mean, you could subtract it from the attack roll, but okay.
Do you want to remove it from the attack roll? Pull it.
Is that allowed? Even though
Yeah, it's allowed because I did
Okay.
the pass. So yeah, he misses
Yeah.
as well. He misses his second attack as well. Okay, it's your turn. Difficulty is 12.
Alright. Well, Talaric may not be so great without armor, but he's just fine without a weapon. Let's see. What the heck would that be? 20. Sure.
Oh,
Oh
shoot.
shit!
Okay. Roll me your damage.
I have no idea what damage is on punching.
It's 1 damage plus your strength.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you have unarmed fighting.
Great. So that's 5 damage for the 13 and 10 for the 20?
Bruce, but oh yeah, how do you get plus 13?
I rolled 2d20s because I'm a level 5 fighter.
Ah,
So that was a 20 to hit and a 13 to hit.
okay, now I see. Go right ahead. You attack into both attacks, but the one is critical, the other is not, so. You roll again like 1 damage plus your strength modifier. How many damage is it?
For the 13, that'd be a 5. My strength modifier is 4. I don't know
Okay.
what it would be for the 20.
That would just be the double. Double the. What would be the damage die? Which would mean it would be 2 plus your strength.
6.
Yeah.
11 damage. But no, he has some stuff, which is basically the rage, but yeah.
Well, that was a critical hit, so I'll add a 3rd damage because that guard.
Yeah, go
So
right
12. And,
ahead. Okay. It's his
I
turn.
guess that would be that.
Yeah.
Actually,
hit
hold
him.
on.
What's up?
No, it's fine. It's fine. That mine's fine. It's fine. I'll go.
You punch him, and you like give him a good hit that he couldn't give it to you. And basically, he yells and tries to attack you again. Is there anyone who's trying to do something to him that is not very obvious? Or is there anyone who's trying to do something that is extremely obvious?
Ooh. I have an idea. Just give me a second. I need to. I need to make sure. I could do something. It could be very obvious, and it would probably hinder both of them. So, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Okay, I'm gonna continue attacking with this guy with his unarmed action. Yes, Damien?
I have a question. What's Talric current AC?
10.
Yeah, so none of my roll will actually make a real difference. So, yep, continue.
I mean, he's not
Unarmed
wearing any
attack.
armor, so if you're trying to give him armor,
Oh,
that's
fuck.
cool too.
No, but not the armor. It was replacing one of the rolls
the
with a 9 or
configuration.
an 11.
What, pardon?
Yeah, that's not so great for me.
There we go. Bardic inspiration.
Okay, he hits again.
Oh lord!
I can only do it once a round, so
5 damage.
All right then.
He gives you a clean hit.
24.
I am watching the what's happening in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say, because I've got quite a high pass percentage, would you say I'm noticing the other bard doing bardic bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
Is my yes?
I'm gonna say, like, I don't know how sensing magic works in D&D. I don't think like you sense magic or anything
Well,
like
it's
that.
more with bards, you're like playing a ditty or doing something. Like you have, there's
I'm
at
gonna
least a
say-
verbal or some like doing magic of some sort. You can usually see when someone's doing magic because there's not really any spells that don't have some obvious thing about them.
I'm gonna say if Bullet is okay,
Yes.
if Bullet is okay with you seeing it, then I'm okay with it
Sure.
as well.
well not.
All right.
So
Well,
you
that's
see it.
definitely piqued my interest.
It does. It's your turn now to attack. Tayloric, it's your turn. You took just 5 bashing. Not bashing, sorry. Bludgeoning. I think unarmed is bludgeoning. You're muted, man. You're muted, by the way.
Did he leave?
I think you had to do something, maybe?
Maybe we'll wait for him. It's fine. How is everyone else's doing?
He's muted.
Yeah, he's
Sorry about
back.
There you go.
Welcome back.
So this was trying to figure out what the bard was doing, not
Oh,
anything
well,
else.
what are you doing now that it's your turn to attack?
I guess not much else Tyler can do. 7.
You miss the. Yeah, no, you don't.
7,
You attack both times.
17 and 25.
Mm-hmm. 5, right? 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4, 5, 5. You take 6 more. Okay, it's the top of the initiative again, and with him, he's gonna go for an attack again. Ooh. 20.
I'm not rolling for that. I can't beat that.
You're smart. He takes 5
Okay.
damage. You take 5 damage. Not more. He's about to smack you again.
Oof.
No. I'm just. I will use my bardic inspiration, cutting words to lower the damage.
Okay, go right ahead.
Hey, he takes no damage.
Yeah, he takes no damage. It's your turn, Tayloric. He gives you another clean hit, and like you're feeling him now.
That sounds so wrong.
This is all just leading
How
up to
long does the... What is the dodge? Well, the dodge action only... What the fuck does it do?
It gives you disadvantage. Gives him disadvantage on his
Yeah.
attacks.
But it is on full action, so you wouldn't be able to hit him.
Yeah, I know. Fuck it, let's do this.
Yeah, you hit him with 5, and you hit with him with
And
5
then we'll
again.
action surge.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, holy crap.
Yeep.
That is 20 damage.
Yeah.
So you do 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, which means 3, 3, 3, 3.
It's like jab, cross,
You give him like a lot of good attacks, and he's like, "Fuck you, fuck you," and he's coming for more.
How badly do the combatants look?
He looks pretty bad. By the way, while this fight is going on, Grovnak, someone comes near you.
Okay.
It's the Red Guard. And he puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, "You might want to stop doing that."
Doing what? I thought insults was part of the etiquette of what do you call it? Fighting pit.
I thought heckling was expected, not optional.
He gives you a look and doesn't say anything more, but he remains near you.
Okay.
Are you gonna go do it again?
Can I try to what's the word? Disguise my bardic bullshit somehow?
I mean, like,
Would that be possible?
it's up to you. I don't know how you want to disguise it.
Hmm.
My personal vote would be no. But it's
Yeah.
fine.
There's
Yeah.
some you can get some things that allows you to like hide your spells and shit like that, but that's not really anything we can just do without specific
Not
things.
really a spell though. It's a class ability. I'm literally insulting
Wait,
him.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
the thing is with bards is that they're doing like playing a tune or saying something. They're they're in general they're producing sound of some sort.
I'm actually gonna say that this
do the magic.
interaction never happened with the red guard coming near you, because you're right. This isn't a spell; it is a class ability. While like it is kind of a spell, it's not very noticeable. If you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is not really noticeable. You're just insulting. You're not like doing with your hands. You're not doing circles. You're actually just insulting him.
I am
Yeah,
touching him
Tyler
with my
cast-
words.
If Tyler casts shield, that'd be noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The reason I was
It's a shame because at least I'd have an AC of 15. But
that was one of the reasons why I asked I would notice, because I am a bard as well.
no, I'm,
So
gonna-
I
I'm-
would-
I'm okay with you.
Yeah.
I'm okay with you.
Yeah, because you're a
Um,
bard, you probably noticed that that's like that's what the lore bards are known for, like that weird ass ability.
Are you gonna do anything with this unarmed attack?
Since Celeric doesn't seem to look that hurt, I'm just gonna let him get beat the shit out of him because I'm running out of bardic inspiration.
Okay, he takes 5 more. He is at the 16 right now. He's gonna get smacked again by this Roxar dude. He fails. It's the turn of Tailric now.
well, this is just turning into awkwardness. You know, he's hit this guy 4 or 5 times, and he's still standing. So that's impressive. That probably missed.
That's a miss, yes. That's not a miss.
That's
a
another
f-
5 damage.
Another 5.
Okay, I'm gonna
Uh,
mantle of inspiration both the people in the ring.
Oh,
Because I'm
shit.
already playing music, and I've been playing
Okay.
music for a while.
You're gonna give them bardic inspiration to both of them.
Mental inspiration gives them 8 temporary hit points.
How much?
8.
Okay. They got 8 hit
And they
points.
can immediately use their reaction to move up to their speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
So I'm just gonna give them +8 in health. Are you taking the +8 health? Tailric, are you taking it?
Sure.
Just
He botched.
2.
He is on the ground. He misses his turn. This turn, he's on the ground. You have advantage on attacking him.
he can use his reaction to get up,
He's gonna use a
Because-
reaction to get up. Yes, you're
because
right.
his reaction can be used to move up to speed. So,
But I'm still gonna give Tailric an advantage on this attack roll.
sure.
Boy. Fine.
Holy shit!
Hold on.
First is a miss. Second is
So if you're giving me advantage,
Ah,
that
yeah.
was a 2 and a 13, so that's a 20, and then a 6 and a 2, which is a 13.
okay. So you it's him
Wait.
2 more
Wait,
times.
what did I
right?
do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Sorry, what am I doing? A 6 and a 2, so it's a 13, and then an 18 and a 5, which is an 8, which is a 25. So it's a 13 and a 25.
Yeah, you hit him 10-10. He is The reason that he's actually standing is because he is resistant to the damage that you're doing, so he's getting like half damage. 2 times. He gets 6 more, 35. Okay, it's his turn now, and he's gonna like try to punch you again. And he's even more mad now that like you're kicking his ass a bit. He is just giving you 5 damage. It's a clean hit. Another one. It's another. But yeah, he's done. It's your turn now. You are at 25 damage at the moment, and he's at something. I'm not telling you.
So Talaric finally actually kind of like rolls one of his shoulders, bounces left and right, kind of inhales a little bit. It's like a second wind here.
Mhm.
1d10. Whoop. He'll recover 10 hit points. Works for me.
Could I give him a Bardic Inspiration for that? Oh wait, Bardic Inspiration is not a reaction, so never mind.
Then he's gonna try and kick the crap out of this guy again.
If that's okay with.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yee.
Yeah.
So 2 more hits. One's a critical, so that's gonna be 6 damage for the 20, and then 5 for the. Sorry, I keep forgetting what that red guard thing. 7
Yeah. Are you doing,
or 6.
Damien?
No, it's alright. He did his things.
You hit him again, and he falls to the ground. He's not knocked yet, but he's like trying to get up. But like, he took a lot of damage. He is very close to getting down. But this guy is brave. And probably he's more brave than he's clever. So he will try to attack you again. He attacks, you take 5. He attacks again, and then you take another 5.
I am going to try and remove one of the damage from that.
Okay.
It's fine.
One of them is the 3.
Yeah, he has
Is it rough?
32 at the moment. He's at 32 damage. It's your turn.
I'm gonna remove 2. I guess I'll just go to 34, and that's it. I don't really have a lot of quote-unquote fancy tricks left, so at this point, Talaric is just kind of like looming over the guy, just raining down hammer fists. It's not. There's nothing refined about any of this. Oh, good
Holy
lord.
shit.
You're the
So much
lucky
for not
son of a
being
bitch.
So that's another 11 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. Oh, that's why. So it'd be 2 and then 3. So that's 7 and 5, which is 12. Yeah, another 12 damage.
He is still up, but very, very beaten down. It's his turn. It hits. 5, 37. Another 42.
How badly do you look, Talaric?
Half. About
Okay.
half.
He has +8 and he gained like 10, so he is kinda sorta fine.
I would like to give my last Bardic Inspiration to actually use Bardic Inspiration and give it to Talaric.
Mm-hmm. Talaric.
How many bardic inspiration do you have?
5. That was
Oh.
my last one.
So you've been using it a lot. Like I only have 4.
Yeah, that was my last one.
Now, what can I use those on?
one thing there's
Actually.
yeah. Tayloric, there was one weird thing. Can you please roll me? Just a second. I am trying to read one thing. I'm going to make you roll a DC for something. Ah, yes, here. It's going to be. What was the. Say, ah, yeah, here. It's going to be 16 intelligence.
Guess I'll spend the inspiration on that.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, D8?
Yeah.
Nice.
You will gain +7 on this, on DC intelligence.
Just need to roll a 10 or a 9.
So it's just straight intelligence, or is it a skill?
No, it's basically to save DC.
Wait, what's happening?
Something.
Just saving for an intelligence roll.
Can you roll 1d20? Pardon, intelligence. The saving for intelligence. Save DC.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
Okay,
It's been wasted!
it's not wasted. The Tayloric. You feel
no! Dumb.
strange. You've got disadvantage on the attack roll.
Hmm.
No one said that they were looking around for anyone who was doing anything, so I am just gonna say I'm not gonna accept any rolls on what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone was very into the match. No one said, like, I am checking around if anyone is doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So please, Taylor, roll me with disadvantage. But you are feeling tired and weird.
Yes!
Oh, yes, that's good. That's
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I
no.
won't bother with that.
okay.
That's 5 damage, and then not so great for the second attack.
Okay, like. God. Let me count one thing, because he may be down, he may not be. We're like literally so close. No, he's not down.
Ah, shit.
Well, if this goes much further, I get to use a class feature I haven't used yet.
Second wind.
He
Not second wind, but
You have that too.
He
Correct.
roars and tries to attack you while you're kind of like you're up, but like you're not ready to block him, if you know what I mean. So he gives you the same thing I gave it to you. You know, he does attack the same thing I gave it to you, which is advantage. He passes 5 damage. 7. Yep, another one. How much? I think you got like
Alright, then.
52 at the moment, but you also got healed some.
yeah, I'm at 14 presently.
Yes, okay. So it's your turn. Let me check another thing. I need you to roll the same roll again. This is going to be 16. DC 16 intelligence.
Yep.
You're fine.
Nice!
You're fine.
I just some kick crap out of him. Whatever. He's done with this.
Tell me how you knock him out.
We kind of just surges off the ground, and he actually gets his hands
on the orc and puts him into like a rear naked choke. And then the two of them kind of like go flying backwards because, you know, he had some momentum before he actually hit him. And then, you know, everyone just is getting closer because now they're on the ground. Like everyone's getting closer into the ring and everyone's like looking and looking and looking. And all they can see is like one of his arms go up and he taps out. And everyone's like, oh my God.
Oh no! Hammer tapped peasant prince! Hammer tapped peasant prince! Everyone is like, hammer, 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 hammer. So yeah. You are beaten down, your nose is bleeding, there's a cut on your, you know, upper side of your eye, because he is indeed hitting quite hard. But you battered and survived this battle. And the Bosmer says, and the winner, Hammer, is now the best warrior, the best fighter, pound and pound champion of Markarth.
Plays a little victory diddle.
I do believe I earned some money.
How much you paid?
I paid 5, so I get 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet 5 too.
I paid
you get
14.
10, you get
All of my
18.
money.
80. He's like giving money, taking money from people, giving money, taking money from people. And one of the Nords is actually says he's not the real champion. The real champion is fucking Kadar, man. Yeah, don't fucking wake him up.
Oh yeah, we came here to find Podar.
Yeah, let's go to that corridor. Well done, Talric. You did it, buddy.
We all believed in your capacity to kick ass.
Yeah, we
He's
totally
kind of
did.
like, you know, now he's coming out. He's still shirtless, but he has like this cloak over one of his shoulders. And the only thing he's saying is like, I forgot to break his jaw. I got carried away. Damn it.
What's this weird fetish about breaking a jaw? Just do what needs to be done, man. You don't need to plan for it. You did well. Have a beer.
So they had the whole hype thing going, and well, it doesn't matter. I knocked him out. He takes the beer.
Out of character, do you think in this day that we're set on, do you think we'll be fighting later? Like in the next session, probably? Or
Hope
would
not.
it be the next?
This would be awkward otherwise.
What do you mean?
Because I wanna, because if we're not gonna fight like in this day, I would like to use all my spells to heal him.
No, it's fine. We're not going to do another one.
I mean, it was
and two.
it was all non-lethal damage. I doubt that's actually real damage.
You will sleep, and we're not going to do another scene today, so he's fine.
I want to move to the corridor and look for Kadar.
There is like an individual who's like sleeping in the end. It has like a robe around its body.
Is it fairy?
The robe is not fairy. Robe is very
Not the,
cheap.
Not the robe. The person.
You don't see his face yet.
Okay, I'm gonna walk closer.
You walk closer and see someone is snoring. Or hear that someone is snoring. And when you actually come very, very close, you pull his, hoodie out, and it is indeed Kadar. I mean, you don't know this person. It's the guy in the photo in the scene chat is just
But it's a Khajiit, so
a
it
Khajiit.
couldn't
It's
be
a
someone
Khajiit,
else.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a very muscly Khajiit. And when you like pull his thing, he kind of like looks. His eyes gets opened.
You
Come-
Kadar?
Who's asking?
What do you mean, who's asking? Gaius is looking for you. You missed your, watch. Man.
He kind of gets up and cleans his robe. Hi.
Well, buddy, you smell like shit. What happened?
I just suspected Nords. I am ashamed.
I heard you kicked their ass.
Actually, by the way, he doesn't say I am. He says Kadar disrespected Nords. Kadar feels ashamed.
Yeah, you should do it. You should do it.
Yeah, Kadar
did.
feels ashamed.
Kadar did fine. You kicked their asses.
Kadar shakes his head and says, Kadar thinks it doesn't matter. He drink in his shame. Kadar drinked in his shame.
Oh, I see how it is. So everything's
And now
an excuse to
Kadar
drink.
feels. And now Kadar feels awkward and strange.
Well, Kadar, I need to present you to Gaius, so are you good to walk? Cause I ain't carrying you.
Kadar doesn't need puny Bosmers to carry him.
Oh yeah, but he needed puny Bosmers to find him.
Yes, Kadar sometimes needs that.
You were sleeping for 2 days.
No, I was meditating. Kadar was meditating for 2 days.
You know, I have a good understanding of how to pick up on bullshit. But yeah, come on, let's go. Gaius is waiting, and
Who is everyone? This is Kadar.
who is everyone?
He kind of points like everyone that is in the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, Gaius. I need to take you to Gaius.
The Kadar will go near Gaius when he is ready to go near Gaius. First, Khajiit rules says there needs to be conversation before someone can be brought somewhere or elsewhere.
We are conversing right now. I'm telling you, Gaius sent me to find you. I found you. I'm taking you to Gaius. Come on.
Kadar looks at Tayloric, the Grobnak, and others. I am Kadar. Kadar is curious. Who are you?
Greetings, I am Grognak. I am a newly member of the Adventurers Guild.
Hello, I'm Gwenville, and I'm me.
Kadar understands that sentence quite well.
Talaric kind of gestures with the tankard he has in his hands. Talaric. My name is Talaric.
Tayloric looks like Tayloric needs a drink.
Talaric has a drink. 2 drinks.
And I'm Morwen, and I don't need to drink. I need to take it to Gaius. Come on.
Kadar is now ready to go near Gaius.
Good, buddy.
How dirty does he look?
He
Does
looks,
he
he
smell
looks
awful?
extremely dirty. He looks like awful. He needs a shower immediately.
Here, let me help you out. After all, you are meeting with the illustrious leader.
He casts prestidigitation to clean him.
His fears are now looks cleaner.
Oh, thank you,
And-
Grognak.
It doesn't take away the smell.
It doesn't take away the smell.
Oh,
It doesn't take away the smell.
oh, it does.
Nothing takes away that smell. That's
yes,
great.
That's in his DNA. Like,
Yeah, okay, that looks better, but the smell is still, yeah, sour. Let's.
while you guys are like leaving, they're waking up the orc and he's like saying, "But I called Torden out, not the Red Guard." But yeah. You guys go back to the camp.
Can you say before you just make the skip
Ah,
there? Once you
go on.
guys left the tavern, you'd hear the clicking of heeled shoes running after you guys outside. Wait! It's like clutching a fucking a bag, clearly just stuffed full of fucking a variety of instruments.
Who in
Yeah,
Oblivion are
are you-
you?
Are you here to get our dear Teleric's autograph? I mean, Hammer's autograph.
Sure.
You're famous now, Teleric. This lad wants an autograph.
Wait, what actually do you look like?
Let me just post a picture. It's definitely not a lad. What the fuck?
That last question mark?
Very much a last scene chat. There we go. She's
Okay.
barred
This,
with Big B.
This last wants your autographed.
Okay. Yep. Not questionable at all. So yeah, Talaric is gonna use how to. He'll try and make a little John Hancock, I guess.
I don't know what that is.
It's not a graph.
Oh. She'll take it graciously, doing like that little fake girl bouting thing. Not very low because she doesn't want her skirt to actually ride up. So you guys are leaving, right?
We're going to our camp.
Great. I really want to make a song about you guys.
Are you a groupie?
No! How dare you? I'm a bard! Obviously. I was on the stage in there, didn't you see? Of course you did.
Of course I did.
You absolutely adore me. Of course you do.
I mean, I don't know, man. We have our own bard here.
Yes, I saw.
That was.
Very aggressive.
I mean, as far as I can tell, songwriting is what they seem to be fond of.
Songwriting is a special talent of mine.
Okay, just stating this now, you can, you know, you can tag along all you want. Just, I prefer to be omitted from any songs or stories or whatever. I'm not really good at this stuff, right? Right.
Oh, don't
Maybe-
worry, I'll never mention names.
You're right about Talaric here. He did a good job, didn't he? Yeah.
Yes, it was very impressive how your bardic friend here cheated. Of course, I'm not above cheating, but
Are
For
you
some of
calling us
our-
cheats?
more musically endeavored people, it was very obvious.
I will not decline it then.
I mean,
You dared impugn my integrity.
Like,
I'm not impugning yours. I'm impugning the bard's.
if I interject here, miss, taunting and heckling is part of the fights.
Of course it is.
You can't prove nothing.
I'm a bard. I don't need to. Anyways, I'm not here to spark any animosity. I'm here to befriend you guys. And she's like making this big. she's trying to make like this big arm movement to be like, ta-da! But then she realizes she's about to drop her pocket
sorry,
bag
that
and just, like
That
scrambles.
wasn't supposed to be. That wasn't supposed to be in character. I was trying to give Bullet like words.
Ah.
Although Talaric has also been getting a bit more fancy himself. Either way,
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. A bard, a Breton bard, wanting to befriend
so he
us.
is he is going to look at. Pronounce his name. He is going to look at Grognak. However, at this point, with this questioning, "You were cheating?" kind of look. Like, when did that happen?
No, not at all. It was just a misunderstanding, right, miss?
We can call it that for the sake of friendliness. Yes.
Friendliness.
Or we can have a bard up and whoever is the best win.
I've been playing all day. I'm afraid my throat is quite cough sore. And I will straight up roll deception.
Oh, God.
Alright.
God,
Oh, no.
shit.
I mean,
Rock
Talaric isn't
realized
going
she
to,
wasn't actually singing in there.
Talaric's not going to question it. He just took one too many blows to the head.
There's a guy who kind of comes outside of the bar as well, and he kind of stands outside of the bar. He also has a lute on his back.
Do I know this guy?
It's the first time anyone in the scene saw him.
Alright.
He
He
takes
looks
out his lute and
shady.
he takes out his lute and starts playing.
Does he play anything I'd know? Or any of us bards would know, I guess.
Ragnar the Red.
Hey! She's just gonna like sway a little bit and start like humming along.
I think I should play it.
Now hero. I know the entire song lyrics, like by heart. I love that song.
Yeah, I know, but I want to. I mean, put the bot play it.
I mean, I could also sing it, but it's probably gonna sound better with the bard. But
So,
Okay.
madam, you are seeking to join the Adventurers Guild, is what I gathered.
I can do that.
no. No. I'm just going to follow you around for a bit. Gain inspiration for my next melodic. What's it called? Tune.
Gain inspiration or spy on us.
I mean, isn't
don't
that
even know
the
who
same
you are.
thing?
I saw a group of adventurers. I decided to follow them. I've absolutely no idea who you are.
That doesn't
think
really.
What is your names, by the way?
So there we go.
Well, generally most conversation starts with, "Hi, my name is..." What is your name? I thought it was standard conversation basis, unless things have changed here.
Well, of course you know my name. Absolutely famous. Everybody knows me and my tunes.
Well, let me roll to see if that's true. I guess that's gonna be a history roll. That would make the most sense.
I mean, I can also just roll deception again.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but
Yeah.
he's going to think about his knowledge to see, like, oh, do I know? Do I actually remember?
Yeah, but is she actually?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's so. So he's gonna. So what exactly is your name?
I am Janine Zitorian.
Never heard of you.
Well, you
Greeting.
mustn't be very cultured.
Or you
Greeting,
mustn't be
I'm
very famous.
Wendell. And I have to concur with my colleague here. I haven't heard of you from where I come from. So that might be a cultural thing.
Pish. Anyways, I'm joining you guys for a bit. I want to see what you guys are doing.
I'm
Okay.
afraid
Well, we're good at
You,
killing.
I'm afraid it is not possible unless you join the Adventurers Guild. After all, we are going on a mission, and only members of the Adventurers Guild is allowed. So therefore, if you'd like to follow us, you'd have to sign up. Of
Or I
course,
could just,
signing up will give you nice benefits. Other than
you
other.
know, I could just follow you, which I'm going to.
Hmm.
Tyler kind of like gestures off to the side. He's like, she's not wrong. I mean, unless you're going to physically force her not to, I don't see what's stopping her.
Sure, follow us. We need some Forsworn bait.
Oh, no, I'll make myself very scarce once you get into combat, don't worry. I'm not the fighting type.
Well, that's why I used the word bait. Actually, you could work well as bait. You're Brennan.
Kadar is getting an itch. Kadar wants to drink again.
Well, Gaius has really good maid.
Then Kadar should go on your guys.
Yes, we should do that.
That sounds like a perfectly decent plan. Let's go.
Okay.
I would say no, but I will let Gaius sort this out. If you want to follow us, he will probably know what to do.
So you guys come near to Gaius' tent, and Kadar kind of opens his hands, and Gaius just kind of gives him a look of like, I guess you're back. But they give a hug,
Well,
and Gaius
we found your
immediately says,
Vegete.
Thank you. I was quite scared that something happened to my favorite drunkard. Who's this? This Gaius looks at the Breton.
Apparently she's following us around now. She's probably a spy, don't worry about it.
Hello, she'd step forward, like, with a flourish. Hi, hello, I'm Janine Satorian. I am not a spy, I'm a bard.
Same thing.
I'd aim to make many a song about this group of adventurers.
Oh, I see a new recruit.
No.
Then
Yeah,
How
you
you're
see, she
going
don't
to
want to
write it
join.
I'm
Oh.
going to make you famous.
That's
But
quite great, I guess. If you want to just walk around, stay at the around the fires and listen to stories, we would welcome. All the bards are welcome and they listen to your stories and all.
great. Glad we got that sorted.
Are you going to wishing to join the adventurers, though, my lady?
I'm not the adventuring sort, no. I am a lover, not a fighter, and I plan to
Mhm.
keep it that way.
If you're going to remain around the fires, that's fine. But if you follow these famous adventurers, we may need to sign some papers because of the Jarl of White Violence. Strange. But yes.
We'll take it as it comes, I suppose.
Well, my
mean,
lady,
you could make a contract that, she takes full responsibility for her own safety out there and be good. Oh,
I mean, we're not having contracts with people who
well, not a
stick around the
contract,
fires.
an agreement, let's say. That if she
It's a
follows
verbal
us out
agreement
there,
already.
she's responsible for her safety.
I mean, that's not necessary. It's fine. If she follows around, does anything, that's on her own volition. She is not in the Adventurers Guild. She's not getting any money out of us. That's also fine.
See?
But again, it is a pleasure to meet with you. You look fantastic. If there's anything I can do, let me know. Let me know. There is a tent that you can stay with the Lady Morbin, or
Sorry?
your tent.
I will
is
do that.
empty. Your tent is empty, Morbin. You don't have a lot of empty tents.
It's not empty. I'm literally staying there. That's why it's called my tent. If it
Yes,
was
you stay
empty,
2 people in the tents, Morbin. I mean,
I'm sure we'll be the bestest of friends.
Morbin.
no,
here's the
I'll
problem.
move out of that tent.
Morbin, if you want to stay with Torden and if you want to stay with the Torden and what was the name of Brunrun, which I wouldn't recommend.
No,
Or you
I'd
can
rather
stay with-
climb on a tree.
Yes, and you would freeze to death.
There's fire down there.
Do what you want, Morbin. will stay with
Well, she's not a
Ariadne.
member of the guild, so why should she be staying in our tents? In my tents?
Firstly, that's the guild stand. Secondly, because I say so. Thirdly, she's going to stay with Ariadne, and you're going to stay in your tree. Because Ariadne is going to take your place now, as you're sleeping on a tree. Any other questions, Tayloric? Or anyone else?
I'm going to the Silver Blood Inn. Have fun.
Can Talaric try to fix this situation?
Go right ahead if you want to.
I mean, if only because he has that noble background going on. He might have the tent with his servants that might be a little bit bigger than usual.
Mm-hmm.
Wendell is just eating his imaginary popcorn.
You know, I keep running into players who do that, and it looks so much fun, but I just never get the chance. I guess it's karma. Anyway. Also, because Talaric is the young, eligible bachelor. Who's probably a little bit inexperienced, we'll say.
Virginal.
We can take care of that right quick.
I mean, not that he's going to be like, hey,
Let me fuck your
Wanna
tits.
smash?
you like, you,
Me man, you woman. Bang bang.
yeah, he's not going to be like that. But on the other hand, it's like, it's a little bit obvious that because she's pleasant, he is being pleasant. And it's because also she's not a dirty elf as far as I can tell.
Oh no,
Unless
she's
she
very
is.
pretty. There's not a speck of dirt on that girl.
So, what is Tayloric is doing? Is he like offering something?
Yeah, how would I put this? Which is unfortunately as awkward as it's going to be from him. Um, myself and my servants have a little bit of spare space if you can't find other accommodations.
I mean, I was just offered a tent. Not that I don't appreciate it, of course.
Just in case you're trying to avoid a dramatic situation, even though you obviously have the flair for it.
Oh, you are charming, aren't you? Thank you very much. I will definitely keep it in mind if such dramatic situations should arise. It's like holding a hand on her heart.
Okay, we got the everything ready. Morven, you're gonna stay with Silver Bloods. Any other questions?
Nope.
Good. We are coming to the final stages of our plan regarding the Forsworn. We're gonna go out and do what we need to do in a couple days. So, best to get ready for action, people.
We're always ready.
That's good to know. Well, you're all dismissed then.
Oh, thank you, my lord, now that you have your leave.
Can everyone leave and leave me and Morven alone? Guy says very seriously.
Sure, I'll go in my tent. She's going to start like putting everything where she wants it, and very much making it her space. If she was a dog, she'd be pissing all over it.
Yeah, Tyler will give us a little half head nod and take his leave to go die somewhere.
Not just gonna do the same.
Immediately, the Gaius looks at the Breton wizard.
Oh yeah, the Britain wizard is just going to look around as everyone is leaving. Oh, that's the cue, and he's just going to go into his tent like, I'll leave you to your business.
I wanna be a prick. Can I turn invisible and eavesdrop?
Go right ahead.
I'll be like outside the tent. I'll
I'm
just
definitely listening from my tent.
I mean, I
feel
think
that
we're
tent is
all-
wide open.
I think we're all eavesdropping.
Basically, I'm gonna say that anyone who wants to eavesdrop, they need to roll Dex save 14. Is he's closing the tent?
Don't you mean perception?
First, those who wants to enter the tent invisible.
Oh.
Perception is the one for listening.
Yeah. That,
Fuck.
I thought that's what you meant, so.
No, completely. It's not understandable. Grobnak, you're outside, but you can still try to listen.
Yeah.
And the Morven, you see Gaius, more serious than ever, kind of looks at you and says, I couldn't hear what you said. Would you like to repeat what you said? Or did I misheard something?
No, you did not misheard anything. You're acting like you own me, and I do not appreciate that.
I said you're dismissed.
And I said thank you, my lord, for giving us leave. Is that inaccurate by the way of how
No.
you're acting?
Okay, let me tell you how this is going to go. In Adventurers Guild, it sounds, fashionable and cool when we say Adventurers Guild, but this is a mercenary guild. And when I tell you to do something, you don't need to do it, it's fine. But then I'm just not going to give you jobs. I divide the money that everyone gets here. So you play by my rules.
Well,
or you don't play.
I'm sorry, Gaius, but so far you haven't paid me nearly enough to act like you own me.
Oh, so you
That
can find
bothers
jobs
me.
on your own.
Aren't we bringing you jobs? Aren't we doing the jobs that you're giving us?
No, you are doing the jobs I'm giving you. We just didn't
But I
get
don't
paid
deserve
yet.
respect for the jobs
I
that I
give
do.
you, I give you respect. Stop cutting me off. If you want to talk fast, that's fine. Talk when I'm done. Stop cutting me off. Morven, your attitude is not welcome. I give you respect and I will give you the money that you earned when we're done with the Forsworn job.
How is it giving me respect when you decide for me to assign me someone that I don't know and I don't trust in my tent?
It's not your tent, it's the tent I gave you to stay in.
Well, yes, and if you said that I had to stay with some random bard, I wouldn't have taken it.
Maybe it's because I trust you enough to make sure the bard is not spy. You can go now.
This isn't my job. If you gave me that job, then perhaps. But it was just decided, and I was never asked or, you know.
You can leave. You made your point clear. The door is there.
Yeah, very nice. Have a good one. To leave.
The night is young and there's a lot of things going on. Let's go with the last words. What is everyone is doing?
Janine is definite. Oh, go ahead.
You go ahead, bitch.
Okay, bitch. Janine is definitely going to be battering Telerik to be telling her all about the fight and what it looked like from his perspective. And basically, okay, which word do you think like describes you best? And is battering him with inane questions.
So
Go on,
she
go on.
invited him over there.
Well, I assume at some point we're all gonna go back to, or at least some of us are going back to like the campfire.
Oh, okay, never mind. Not nearly as intimate as I first assumed. If there had been a little bit of privacy, he would have been like staring off into space, past like in her direction. But seeing as they're not, he's kind of like he's a bit more reserved. He's kind of like he's sitting there. He's got bandages over this, that, and the other because dude was definitely taking the whole fight thing seriously.
She will like very impressed with like if you're like okay, and then I got this one like kind of like moving to like show where he hit you, and she'll definitely like act impressed and then like oh my god, yes, all that very very theatrically acting like she's impressed by it, and then probably drop a healing word at some point when.
Okay, let's
So
go.
yeah,
with
he's talking about
Sorry,
what
sorry.
little he knows about melee combat.
What's Grobnak is doing?
Get thick
Can
spot.
I go around the hold and try to subtly find out about any orc encampments nearby?
Pardon, can you say it again?
Can I go around the city, just try and find out if there's any orc encampments nearby?
Yes, There is one that the guy who sells meat takes his meat from. If you know what I mean.
I would like to
Venison.
ask him
He means
for a map.
venison.
Pardon?
I would like to ask him for directions.
Oh man, I get the best meat from them. They sell this like beef, like the bloody beef. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, you go like 200 meters. He just gives a direction.
Thank you very much. I cannot wait to try out their lovely, lovely meat.
Oh, here, try some. Bloodiest beef on the reach.
Should I try it? Does it taste good?
It's so good.
This is the best meat I've had in this city.
Right. I will. Cool. We have these wine tasting days. Would you like to join us?
Went
That
from 0 to
depends.
60 real quick.
Who?
Wine and meat tasting. We just do the meat tasting in Markarth. Some of us we're very interested in the different type
Oh,
of meat.
fuck my life.
Now you got it right.
You! Fuck you!
We have this group. We're like a couple, owners and people who from every type, people from every jobs. There's a couple chef. There's one chef. The tavern owner is there as well. So yeah, if you want to join us, we'd be very happy.
Sure, why not? That sounds very interesting. Maybe I'll visit. When is this lovely meat tasting happening?
Don't worry, I will let you know, man. I will let Aola know. She will visit you to talk about this.
Thank you. How will she know where I live? Oh wait, I am famous, apparently.
You're famous. Don't worry, Grobnak.
Yes, very famous. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Oh, fuck my life.
How about the new Breton mage? What is he doing, Damien?
Well, like a proper mage, I'm preparing my spells for the next day. And I'm writing in my journal about my travel to the north and how this place is extremely promising for giving me proper distraction for my immense boredom.
Okay, let's move to the Morwen. What are you doing?
Morwen is pissed with Gaius. So we'll go to the Silver Blood Inn and sit by the fireplace and drink some ale or something.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, start carving a little fucking wood just to, distract herself from her evil thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
evil thoughts?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What evil thoughts?
Nobody has any evil thoughts here. We're all best friends.
Yeah, nobody has evil thoughts here.
Okay, if that's all, that will be the moment we end this session. The next session will be us going ham on the Forsworn. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.